A father and his son lived in a small town where mornings began before the sun. Every day, the father woke up quietly so he wouldn't disturb his sleeping child. He worked as a laborer. Long hours, low pay, but he never complained. The son noticed one thing as he grew up. His father wore the same shoes every single day. They were old, cracked, barely holding together. One morning, the boy asked, "Dad, why don't you buy new shoes?" The father smiled and replied softly, "These are still good." The boy accepted the answer. He didn't know better. Years passed. The boy went to school. He needed books, uniforms, shoes. Every time the son needed something, the father somehow managed to buy it. But his own shoes never changed. They walked miles together to school, to work, to the market. Rain soaked them, dust covered them. Still, the father wore them proudly. One night, the son woke up thirsty. As he walked toward the kitchen, he stopped. He saw his father sitting alone, counting money under a dim light. The boy noticed something painful. His father's shoes were beside him. The soles were completely broken. The boy asked quietly, "Dad, are you okay?" The father quickly smiled. "Go back to sleep. You have school tomorrow." That night, the boy couldn't sleep. Years later, the son grew up. He studied hard. He worked harder. On his first job, he earned his first salary. He bought clothes for his mother, gifts for his siblings, and finally, shoes. New shoes. He placed them in front of his father and said, "These are for you." The father stared at them silently. His hands trembled. He didn't wear them. Instead, he hugged his son tightly. That hug said everything words couldn't. Time moved on. The son became successful. Life became busy. Calls became shorter. Visits became rare. The father never complained. He just said, "I'm proud of you." One day, the call didn't come. The son felt uneasy. He rushed home. The house was quiet. Too quiet. The father lay still, wearing the same old shoes. The new one sat untouched in the corner. The son fell to his knees. Tears blurred his vision. He whispered, "Dad, you were supposed to wear them." There was no answer. At the funeral, people spoke about the father. How kind he was. How hard-working. How selfless. The son listened silently. That night, he opened his father's cupboard. Inside, he found a small envelope. A note. It read, "I didn't replace my shoes because every step I took was for you. If you walk further than I ever did, my life was worth it." The son cried like a child. For the first time, he understood. Some fathers don't save money. They save dreams. Some fathers don't buy new shoes. They make sure their children never walk barefoot. Years later, the son became a father himself. Every morning, he watched his child sleep. And every day, before leaving for work, he looked at his shoes and remembered the man who taught him what love really means.